in today's video I'm going to cover web hosting, what is it, and how to set up a web hosting account. Hi, I'm Robbie from RobbieVontWout.com and founding member of DownUnderMarketing.com. Web hosting. Web hosting is where you build your website basically. So in the last video we covered setting up registering a domain, and once you've got your domain you need to build a website, and to be able to build a website you need to have web hosting so that you can build a website where people can get access to it 24/7. I mean, you could build it on your computer, but the problem is often you turn your computer off, whereas web hosting, the computers, the servers stay on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So that is why we set up our website on with a web hosting company. So to actually set up a web hosting account, we'll cross over to my computer and I'll take you through setting up a web hosting account and putting your domain in so that you can actually then look at creating your website, which we'll cover in the creating the website we'll cover in the next video. So let's just cross over to the computer now. Before we get into setting up a hosting account, there's just a couple of things I want to cover. Who you go with your hosting doesn't really matter. If you do a Google search, there's lots of hosting companies out there and you can pick whoever you like. I chose Hostgator because they're one of the best in the world, and it was recommended to me when I was getting into setting up websites and the like. But you know, you can go with whoever you like. There's a link to Hostgator below this video, so if you click on it you can go through to Hostgator. The other thing is you can also do hosting with the people you registered your domain with. Sometimes that's easier because they're there, it's just the one thing and it's just a flow on effect, but I don't, because I want to have control of my domain. If something goes wrong with my hosting company and I've actually registered my domain with them, I lose control because you know they have both the domain and the hosting. But that's just me. So let's get into it. There's a link below this video to click on to take you to Hostgator. Click view web hosting plans. It gives you an option of 3 plans here. If you're just a small business and you're only going to ever have one website, you'll go with the hatchling plan, which is for a single domain, and that's probably all you need. It's the cheapest option. The next one is the baby plan, which that's what I use because I've got a few domains. The baby plan gives you unlimited domains, unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, and it's a reasonable price. And then you've got the next one up is the business plan, which has probably got some more features. You can click on compare all hosting plans if you like, but for the purpose of this video we'll go with the hatchling plan because I'm gearing it towards small businesses that need to just want to set up one domain. So because we registered the domain the other day, we click on already own this domain. We enter our domain there, which was beckengineering.co.nz. They recommend that you take out the other domains, but only if you're concerned about other businesses getting a domain very similar to yours. So I'll ignore that. We then go through, add a username and a password. Just go through it and fill it out yourself. Once we've filled in all the data, there's some other options down here. You can protect your privacy by clicking there. Added security, I haven't done that. I don't think it's necessary, but you're quite welcome to if you want, but it adds to the price. Oh, one other thing, if we go, you have options here. You can go 36 months or 1 monthly or anywhere in between. I'm taking the 1 month, so that comes to $7.16. You can read through the conditions. When you read through the terms and conditions, then check the box there and click create account. And if you want to, if you've got friends that you want, you can refer them and get some money, but I'll avoid that. Click pay now. I assume that you entered your credit card details. I entered through PayPal. Pay now, because that's in US dollars, and we have now registered our hosting. Click return to Hostgator. Once the payment has gone through, or you've paid, go and check your email, and you should have an email from Hostgator. Click on the email and it tells you in here how to log into Hostgator. First we need to go to our domain registration site. If you've done it through just continued on, it should automatically, if you've registered with Hostgator and are doing hosting with Hostgator, or you're doing hosting with the company that you registered your domain with, you don't need to worry about this. But we need to go and add our name servers. Here we have our name server for the Beck Engineering. So I now go to where I registered my domain with, enter my username and password, log in, go to my domains. What we do is we click Beck Engineer, the domain that we're after, and click set up. We want to click on point to hosting. We go through to here, we click custom or third party. We then copy the first name server and paste it in there. Then we go back and copy the second name server and paste it in the name server number 2. And we delete that third one and click save changes. Once that little circle stops, we're done. We can now go into our control panel for Hostgator. We click there and that takes us through to our control panel. We want to get our login details, which is my username is there, and enter the password. Click login. There they do some advertising. You can there's a help getting started video if you want to go through that, and you can see down here we have beckengineering.co.nz as our main domain. So to summarize, we talked about what web hosting is, which is basically is where you build your website on someone else's server so that people can get access to it. We then went through and showed you how to register with hosting, and in the next video we'll go in and set up a website. If you don't want to go through the process of registering a domain and hosting and setting up a website, and you want it all done for you, feel free to contact me and I can do that for you. Otherwise, look forward to seeing you in the next video. This is Robbie. Have a great day.